No perk points. He said he gave us a new helmet. Ooh, a range scanner and 10 weak spot damage. Further distances grant a larger bonus, but damage fall off is still applicable. Damage bonus maxes out at 30 at 100 meters. Oh shit, did I accidentally just put that in scrap? Yes, I did. We want to equip that. Right? Yeah, because this gives crits, but so does this. Well, weak spot damage is what we actually have, what we're spec'd into. And then I forgot to level these guys up. Target him, make any fire enemies not targeting him, taunting them. We'll give you some armor penetrating bullets. Can I edit your weapons? No, I guess not. Tosses medicine packs near you. Walking over them automatically uses them, reducing toxicity build up or crash. Medicine packs break apart on their own after a moderate duration. She will actively target enemy weak spots. Additionally, her weapon shots will periodically stun her targets. Well, I'd like to use her as a medic more than anything. Because the other guy will be my damage dealer. She'll be my healer, I guess. Right. Where are we off to now? Let's go back to the town so we can sell some stuff. We got a bunch of junk we can get rid of.
Why choose just any choice when you can choose Auntie's choice? Remember, Auntie's.
Hell. I've stood this pose so many times I could do it in my
Alright, where...
I must ask you to hold still.
Need 3 medical for that.
Take this admonishment with all the professional effect. Literally,
I don't
probably
care
not very
about your
dexterous.
leg.
My stimulants cost.
Sell all of our junk, and then we're gonna sell some of the stuff that we don't need right now. We'll keep at least 1 melee weapon. We're not spec'd for melee, but we'll keep it just in case. Keep all of our food items. These are usable stuff for crafting, so we're not going to sell any of these. And then let's see what this guy sells. I wonder if this is only a one-time use, or if this is a permanent upgrade for my inhaler. I don't know. Gain an additional medical slot? No. Alright, he doesn't have anything good. Alright. Let's see. We might as well set this as our next quest since we're closer to that anyways. Actually, where's that weapons vendor? I think it's that one. One of these places has like a
These incessant jingles over the
weapon vendor
loudspeakers.
somewhere. I think it's this building back here, or it's probably that one, but I think it's this one back here. Right, just ammo. Grenades, smoke grenades, food. Recipes. I think I already got the ones that I actually needed. Biomass grenade. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. What are we doing here? Someone with some information. Información. Oh, don't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Okay, I see. Pinnacle T. Bracelet. Anybody home? You're not closed, lady. I will tell you when you're closed. I'll also be taking your materials.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
The anguish she always seemed to battle with, I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
Just what is her present course of action? So I'm guessing she never talked about trying to kill her team.
No. But even not knowing the details, I could see it troubled her. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible. But I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
So it's your fault.
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you?
Duh.
Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Among other things, for some reason she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
So she's done this before. Interesting.
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
I need to meet you. I'll have to aunties invade like the Pretoria is saying.
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them. We became friends when she... well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
Was she part of the Order? Seems like knowing her was unsettling for you.
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
Okay, what do you know about what she was doing at the Vox station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. At least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that too.
Never see her again, even though she made you so settle to come live here.
It is inexplicable to me as well. I even tried to go see her again, once. After the
What, are you in love with
corporatists
her?
invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me. Now that I know what I do, I no longer consider myself such. I mean, I even broke into her safe.
Well, that answered my
not
next
so much
question.
broke in. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Alright, that seems like all the questions that I had.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be.
I'm gonna